Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our 190 expanded mod Chen Wen Let's Play as we continue here for episode 10 from turn 86 in the harvest season of 207. And as we hop back in, we're very close to King. I think we're about 60 prestige points away. So we just need a few more rank up of our settlements and conquer some new land. We're still at war with a bunch of southern factions. There is also sort of alliance war that we got dragged in with Zheng Jiang. It's going to be okay. Mostly on the defense now. We did trade territories with Dochong's former faction. The army, I think, is good enough to at least match up with theirs, at least defensively. And if we traded away a farm for livestock, I'm actually okay with this trade. Because the income's actually in our favor. Wow. Take away 21, so we're just at the +6. I think we keep it as is. We have enough food. I can keep this higher income version. I don't have to go for the higher food version because we are pretty loaded on food. So that's going to be okay. Let's see who ranked up here. Our heir. So let's see if we can pick up some more stats. Satisfaction boost. She is in the army, so getting something like extra morale when defending is not so bad. Hit chance for own revenue. I think that's going to do a lot more for us. So let's get that bonus. And then we're just basically going to go look through our armies. They just took Nanhai. I think, let's see. We probably don't want to do this here. We will like this version, and then we'll upgrade this for the extra prestige. I think we can get it up to 15 in total. It's about 10 more points of prestige on this. That's our spy. That's fine if he's not happy. We did take care of the situation here. Now the question is, we're going to rotate the armies around. They're going to come down here and continue the attack. They need to rest and heal up. We're holding this line here, but they can probably head down as well and see if they can assist in the future fight. We have a poison volley there. Dealings with Sun Jian. I really want to buy the land, but I don't see how we can pull this off. So I want to buy Yuzhang in particular. And we just can't get enough off of the food from him, which is what I was hoping to do against him. But as you can see, even if I give him like 100 food, it's kind of crazy. It's not really worth it. If after the winter season and after we hit King, we have extra food, even more than this, I could dump him 100 food. I think that is something we can try to do. But right now, this just doesn't make a lot of sense for us. So we're going to leave it. Let's see. Can't trust her. Zheng Jiang has Li Damu in our faction already. I don't know if I can take the risk on another potential spy. Speaking of spies, should we get Zhang Nao to come back to us? Because I don't think we want to... I mean, we don't have extra spy slots, so even if we could convert someone to be unhappy, it's going to be difficult for us to turn them over at the same time. Best we just extract him, and then we'll see if we can pick up a different turncoat. Alright, please don't leave us. Manchong we don't have to worry about anymore because Cao Cao's faction got destroyed. So even if he was a spy, he can't do. Cao Cao can't do anything about it now because the faction's gone. Right? Do we want to push for this 5 points of prestige right here? Because we definitely have the food for it, or are we going to be patient and pick these up first? I guess we'll remain patient. There's no particular reason to rush to King rank. Okay, so we'll own this whole thing eventually. This is currently more income than food. We could drop it down a little bit more and then just build more building. Once we take this, it'll be fine, basically. But right now, we're actually not handling it very well. I'm going to anticipate we're going to get the next land before this becomes a problem. Plus, this is going to go up soon too. So it shouldn't be a real issue. We can't really fix this as we continue to attack. Reforms, I could entertain the idea of trying to pick up some prestige points from a reform just to speed it up. But overall, I think we're fine now. I'm going to save the money. Not going to try to put out another army here to help with the situation. I think we'll stay mainly defensive here and focus just cleaning this up down in the south. And once this is done, we can rearrange ourselves according to whatever emperor seats spawn up on the map, right? Because our ultimate goal is to pick up those seats. We have to go to Egil sometimes just to take care of this yellow turban issue. I just don't know when. It looks pretty scary. I think poison volley would be a good solution since they're mostly infantry. And we do have a couple generals who have poison volley. Han Fu finally got destroyed. I think he actually got destroyed because Yuan Shu went north, not because Yuan Shao did anything. Cao Hong's available. Okay. The soaring Cao Hong is a personal friend of Chen Wen historically, so I think recruiting him makes a lot of sense. Xu Shu is also available. Wow, okay. That makes 2 additional really great characters in our faction. I don't know if we can keep everyone happy. Now, we do have a lot of title positions. I'm gonna wait until we hit King to do sort of this massive rework of the courts. Once we figure out where everyone goes, we'll start giving people stat bonuses, because each stat does play a huge role for things like faction-wide effects in the prime minister position, for administrator position as well. So once we figure out who's going where, we can assign those once we get the king court, basically. All right. So let's see what else we can do. John L's also back. Well, this is nice, actually, since we're at war with them. We just got a character from them in John L. Seems like they're struggling with happiness in the court. Maybe someone on the field? Just to weaken them? Because I don't think we're going to grab Lady Bian, not with her current level of satisfaction. We know she has no spy defense, because that's how we got John L back with no issues. Quite happy with us. Specialty for defense in a commandery. Call back to his Hefei days. He is lame already. Guess he took a bad fight. Okay, nothing else really changed. Now, Xinping is not in the army. The lady we just debuffed, yeah, I suspected she could be a potential banded character. So if she has, let's say, Poison Volley and she leaves with at least one of the Chen Royal Guards, maybe we can pick her up. I mean, situations like this, I wish we had another spy slot so that we can take a look at it, but we don't. So not exactly the playstyle we're gearing up for, so it's fine if we don't get it. I think we do want to get this since he is administrator here, and he's going to stay administrator. He does have some good defensive bonuses, and with the income to all boost on authority, it makes sense. We'll work our way across. Alright, a lot of potential builds, which means a lot of potential prestige boosts. I think we can get both this and this at the same time. Ling Hai, I think we're keeping this for now. And then we're going to boost this as well. Ooh, let's see. We are boosting our public order here and losing money for no good reason. Let's dip it. Here, there's no money exchanging hand, so we can actually boost the public order using the mini buildings here. They really need to grow their population to 1 million, so we get a couple more builds. Yeah, we're going to be pretty confident and just boost this all the way up. This here, let's get this going since we can get a little bit of prestige from that. That we're just going to not keep it empty. We could maybe try to set a trap. Maybe they will come over if they see we're not actually sitting on top. I mean, if we get the chance to counterattack and grab more land, we're not going to say no to the territory. Alright, 2 forces. Gonna do an ambush. And maybe even potentially bait them over, right? Because if we have this army behind, they could maybe walk into us. That is definitely a strategy we can pursue. Okay, so there's technically 2 different paths we can take. We're far from being healed up, and there is the issue of faction support. Maybe we just stay put for a turn, fix the faction support first, and then we'll deal with the rest later. We have a lot of web of diplomacy. It does max out 1,000 points, so we're not going to overflow anytime soon. Are there any particular bonuses? I guess we can try to boost the experience. Is there any particular character that we want to level up who's currently doing something that can level him up? That's the other thing. He's not actually fighting. He has a good retinue too, so I don't think he actually needs levels. Uldra's a little old. Okay, so he's administrator. That might work. Wait. Wasn't that available earlier? Now, I'm sure we probably used this before and it just wasn't displayed right. Or did I mistaken that? But anyways, these Liu members, the kids that came of age, they're apparently Liu Yao's kids, as informed by the mod makers. When you conquer a faction, you take over all the kids. So they're not Liu Dai's kids. Any chance his food went down? Because it was very weird to see him. Nope. Maybe in the winter? It looks like he's gotten food. He's at least stabilized it so it's not causing... Oh, this is actually quite good now. Do we have a corruption issue still in Dayang? Because I did assign... Yeah, it's only 2% now. Huainan still has a little bit. So who is the administrator of Huainan? There you are, Manchong. He is boosting peasantry, which doesn't make too much sense here. Rather, you reduce a little bit of corruption, and the stat boosts are better. Yeah, those all make sense to boost industry for expertise stats. And we should make a little bit more. 2% corruption gone off of that. And we should be good. Setting a few traps. I believe this turn we can use the Imperial Favor to boost ourselves a little bit. And then immediately, you know, destroy that amount, but has to be done. Oh, he fell for it. Okay, do we need to fight this? Because they're pretty damaged, and we're still on friendly territory, so yeah, we'll save ourselves some time. We'll get the replenishment. He's just going to back up to the settlement, so we're not going to be able to finish this up anyways. Plus, we're probably going to wait for the second army. Ah, Zhu Jun. Well, he's 63. We're what? 207. The age... I want to say he should be a little older, but not sure. Because I don't think Zhu Jun has his birth year recorded. I just felt like he might be closer to Huang Fusong's age, but maybe he's younger. I really like this. I don't feel like we want... So maybe let's get some satisfaction, potential fondness build up. And then Maybe he can come over in a future capture and we can get the book. Because corruption reduction is at a premium now. Ah, Liu Bei joining random sides. Short-tempered princess. Only with his father's faction do we get a boost for marrying her, but her own army boost of 5%, not too bad. Swift skirmishers, some faction unique units. Somehow just left dad's side? That's really weird. Oh, it worked. She left. She left. And she's available. Our spy move paid off. I mean, we got real lucky that... Oh. We got real lucky that it shows that she came to us, but in reality, she's not here. A little bit sad. Do we pick up our princess here? Can she actually help us? I don't think so. I mean, if we throw her in an army, she's quite young. 5% replenishment is not nothing. You know what? We'll just collect her. Okay, what a mess. This might actually bait another army to come over. But even if no one comes, we'll be ready next turn. Okay, 2 stacks. Okay, they're trying to heal up. It's winter, so their food should be lower. I don't know how much lower, but that price also went down a little bit. This did not really change at all. Yeah, it's still 1.1. I can make a payment of 300k even though I don't want to. Let's see, when does the 15 drop? About 23k. It's pricey, I know, but I think if we can buy it, it's going to be worthwhile. And then we pay a little per turn, basically. Maybe like 5,000 per turn? We don't have to. Okay, that's not too bad. Even drop this a little bit. Definitely not cheap. Yeah, but this is fine. Our prestige is now at 455, and once some of the upgrade... Oh, this is only tier 3. Okay, no problem. The administrator, giving him the 300% experience boost definitely helps. See, that's not a good item for him, but this is okay. And we can give him this. We can give him not that. I guess for stats, there's a little bit of... I don't know. Maybe there's no peasantry. I don't think... Does Dian have land development? Not at all. Yeah, so it's pointless except for the stat boost that it provides. This one's about to expire. I'm hoping we have another character with something similar that we can transition. We don't have a character that have something like that. So we'll have a -10 hit in about 2 turns, which could cause some issues. But I think it's fine. It's not going to be the end of the world. Who do we want to actually rank up? Yan, I mean, she shouldn't work here. A little bit of peasantry here, but It's peasantry. She needs to hit. I mean, she is going to be an army if we want to take advantage of that 5% replenishment. That part is fine. All right, this is relatively cheap. We don't have a lot of cash because we traded away a ton of things. Yeah, this can be the negative. Oh, no, this can be the positive because both of these are negative. Because there's no income on this. There are income here, and we have the public order. Yeah, by building those, we actually save a bit of cash. Those are free. So we have 5,000. We do have this available this turn. I think we're mostly good. Now he wants peace. I'm not really going to give any of those factions peace. He does not like us. I don't really care about it. He's kind of far away to be any concern of ours. Alright, I think we're mostly good. Xingdu gets an upgrade. You can see how many prestige setup we have coming, right? These are at least like 10 points each. There's 2 next turn for about 20 points. This is probably another 5 points. So if we are looking at 25, we hit 480. And if we can conquer 1 or 2 more settlements, or maybe Russia upgrade, I think we can hit Emperor next turn. I think it's definitely feasible. They're still there. That's okay. I wouldn't mind an open field fight, I guess. I just can't take on the garrison with them. I think that might be a struggle. They have good generals. They still have Luo Jun. That's why they're confident to fight us. Let's see. The units are not good. Pass the crossbow. Can't see the bonus. They have a lot of good items. We're gonna fight this. Alrighty, so it's raining, but I just remember we do have Yan Baihu in this army, so what are we actually afraid of? Let's see what we actually want here. Obviously, sneak him up, try to do a little bit of poison volley ahead of time. We probably want to be as far back as possible. I think they do have siege weapons, so we don't want to be in range for that. Make it difficult for them. Our cavalry... Okay, our cavalry are the only guys who can't deploy. Vanguard deploy. There are some risky maneuvers we can try to do, like spawning behind them, which will catch their siege weapons off guard. Especially with some invisible units, because we do give our retinue invisible on Yan Baihu have stock. Could be an option. Especially if we use some of the trees. Because then we can hide these guys. Now, obviously, these are not great trees. But if I can find like one square that works, we can put everyone on this square at least in the beginning and have them hit. Oh, no, that guy did not hide. There we go. At least for this part, they can all hide here. And then since you guys can't do anything, might as well go to the corner for now. And they obviously can mobilize pretty quickly. And then we'll still spray them with the poison volley first and then see how they react to those troops. Make sure we don't duel. Make sure we don't duel. Unfortunately, we're on the cavalry side, but I think we can still get away with it since we are going to be kind of hidden for the most part. Maybe we can loop around. Shoot like a less ambitious shot over here. Let's see if we can break for it. Unfortunately, no one wants to fight us, but I think I can lose them. If we can encourage the infantry to throw some traps on the ground, it will help slow down their cavalry. Okay, let me try to lose them around this rock. There we go. The AI pathing is just not great, but they'll still chase us for a little bit. Gotta zigzag because there's a crossbow shooting at us too. Looks like we're gonna be okay. We're still not invisible yet. We don't have the distance. 107, 9. Yeah, they're faster than us. Now, my question is, do I lead them to our cavalry or do I lead them to our hidden units in the back? Oh, they finally gave up. No, they didn't. Oh, come on, guys. We'll use another rock to kind of put it in their path, and maybe it'll slow them down a little. Oh, they exposed themselves. They went searching for us. Interesting. Okay, that's actually okay. Come on, keep chasing. Dare you guys. There's a good chance he actually might shoot one of his cavalry and kill them. Which might have already happened. Is he turning this around? That's what I'm worried about. Okay, cover me now. Let's make sure they can't flank out. Alright, we're gonna be smart this time. We'll go to the side without the cavalry. Alright, we don't want to hit something that could leave vision. But hopefully something where people are tracking and then, yeah, people... Perfect, he's actually moving back, which is good. We get more units this way. Alright, we're gonna stay put for a little bit. Alright, we're gonna pull them back. Don't get involved. They are turning this around. You want to activate Hidden Strike. That's gonna hurt. He is moving a little bit farther ahead, but I don't think we want to actually engage him. Alright, I'm gonna move Yan Baihu away. He did his job. Time to go back. Maybe use this as a charge. Can't beat him. Okay, I think I can beat him. I'd like to pick up some experience from that. Alright, poison arrows going. I'm gonna track after that, make sure they don't bounce back. Oh, no, you come back. We'll take this fight. See, he technically shouldn't see me, but he's clearly approaching me. I do have tenacity on the Vanguard, so that's a huge advantage. He's just trying to stay away from us, huh? I don't really see a great shot. But they might be forming a line here. Looks like he killed everyone. I guess we probably want to hit these the most. Might have a shot. Play these 4 units here. Maybe this one a little bit. Yeah, we got that one. I got 5. We'll take that. Oh, he mostly shot this guy to death. That's fine. Yeah, we left so many bodies from just his crossbow. Ah, it's one of the untrained riders. We might get rid of that in the future. We have one more volley soon. Want to poison that so they don't actually get a charge bonus. Poison will debuff a lot of the charge speed. And then we want to surprise them with some invisible units. Actually, we can hit him with that. It's gonna hurt. Alright, we took out the general. Was not hard at all. Need you to charge here, need you to charge here. Can't charge through this, I can't charge through this. So the cavalry probably have to help here. And then just let them overwhelm the spear. And then we'll occupy these a little bit. Finish off the cavalry. Should be army loss pretty soon. Alright, let's see how many we can chase down before it's all over. Alright, that actually just needs one kill. It's gonna cause some friendly fire. Oh, there's 6. Yeah, 6 is... No, 6 is 20%. We need to be... Might need it a little bit lower. Lost sight of it. We might not catch up to this guy. Huh? They disappeared here and then they routed all the way staying invisible? No way. Unless they have like a... Actually, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, we'll claim it. We did enough of a number that I think we can take the farmland back next turn. Even more confident we probably hit king without even any of the reforms that boosts prestige. Especially if we capture a few. Question mark? Oh, we got the horse. Oh, this is tempting. I'm gonna let him go. They sent out Lady Bian. Okay, that's good. We're gonna need a massive court makeover. I mean, technically, fingers crossed, the most important thing... Oh, they keep sending people... The bait worked. This we can just delegate. The key thing is fingers crossed for good Emperor seat locations. If they're too far, it's going to be a nightmare. Alright, let's see. 20% ammo when commanding for archers. Interesting. These ladies all have some unique attributes. We'll take her. She's the administrator. If we let her go, that revenue is going to go into the settlement. It's going to make it a little bit trickier. Do they have night battle? They do. Okay, we'll just retreat. And then you're stuck in our zone of control. Suicide. Looks like Sun Jian and Huangzu has gone to war. We got a weapon. Not a gold one. Anfu's available. 20% peasantry. It's not that good, but I think we do collect leaders. Especially if it comes with a concubine item. Ah, Tuofa. Quite a significant Senbei tribe. His kids will play a big role in being a headache for the Jin dynasty. Is he... He's not a spy. Okay. Tuoba and Tuofa, same clan. He changed his name to Tuofa because he didn't inherit the chieftain position from his dad. His younger brother got it, so he was very mad. He changed his family name and formed his own tribe. All right, we'll skip out on those. How many points are we? Okay, we're 20 points away. This is worth 15, I believe. We have a rank up. We'll take it afterwards. It's not going to make or break this fight. He is not going to be administrator. I think we want to take a damage ability here. Well, that's pretty good too. It's a debuff. It's an AoE debuff for morale and a little bit of armor reduction. I think I'll take that first over damage. Oh, he actually got 2 ranks. Perfect. Alright, we got our 15 prestige back here. They didn't change anything, right? They didn't change anything. Good. And then if we just take one more piece of land, which we are going to do right here. Let's first take them out. It's retreated. So we'll be in reinforcement range. We'll actually drag them out. They have to get dragged out because they can't move anymore. We do have to fight this one on the field, apparently. Right, the garrison's quite massive. We'll decimate this force and then take over the city. If the city has walls, which it might, I didn't check the rank. We can't instant siege them. That could be a problem. But maybe we can use our faction council on that. Since this army now is in enemy territory, there could be the option where it gives us instant siege. I think for this fight, we just want to stay very patient and standard for the most part. We probably want to target this group. They are cavalry, so we probably can wait for the cavalry to regroup faster with them, and then we can sneak beside, because we're both invisible here, so if we play our cards right, we should be able to get a clean shot here, and then get away as well. They're gonna disappear from vision. Aim for one of the units on the other side, and then we can hit the ones here as well. Good enough value there. They massively smoke screen. Are they not going to return and join them first? Oh, they're going to pull over to them. Okay. Want to stay outside of the cavalry range. Really want to go wider now. We don't have a lot of time. We're just going to start shooting. They're not going to make it. They took a weird angle where this is no longer the front. We have to cover you a little bit. Good cluster there. Can we fit a shot somewhere? Did that general just die? Died pretty fast. And give a turning of the tide here. Go after Zhu Jun. Go give a debuff. Nope, not taking it now. Oh, they took down Wu Zhi. That's fine. Give everyone else the excuse to be mad. Actually, no. We're gonna friendly damage our cavalry unit right there, or our axe unit right there. It's over. We don't really have cavalry to chase, so we'll just take the win. And we hope it's not a walled settlement. Well, the good news is we don't have to worry about Imperial favor anymore. Ah, rank 4. Small city, barely has a wall. But they do have a wall. So he comes with the stock. We don't need to pick up stealth. I think forcing them to lose a bit of morale actually is pretty strong. I didn't apply? Okay. I mean, We're likely to get offered instant siege. That's the wrong army. It could give me it on the right army, please. Not that one. Not that one. Do they have to be currently not sieging? I think that might be the case. So break the siege. Alright, we still have enough movement. Now we can get this. So we gotta use everything else as well. Don't care about that, don't care about that. How unhappy is Yan Baihu? He's in an army. $25. Okay, it's pretty dangerously low. But we'll get a court very soon. I guess to be safe, we'll boost him by 40 for now. And we'll take an item. And that should do it. We're now king. Okay, we probably take one spy because there's no negatives here. And now we gotta decide how to spend 5 more points. I really don't want to pick up corruption, so we're gonna give up the trades. I think we can take increased salary and pick up some more character experience. You know, this is also gonna be fine. More spies. So the milestones doesn't even matter in this case. I think we take a balanced approach, and then for the extra point, we're going to give it to the spies. And let's see who the other 2 kingdoms are. Duchy of Zhong. Okay, Yuan Shu. That makes sense. Wait, who else? Ah, Gongsun Zan in the north. So basically, we have to launch a northern campaign. We can do that. I'm surprised Sun Jian was not considered for a position. Now our court becomes pretty open. We have rooms to play with things. And then for reforms, we can either go for more corruption reduction, or I think I'll pick up the extra administrator position now, because we're probably going to get more. We're going to need 2 more, and currently we only have 1 more position, so that's going to come in handy. And now we're going to figure out who's going where in the court. Lidamu ranks up again. Yeah, potential to grab more spies. A bunch of people from Nanhai's faction. I don't think we care that much. They have 2 more people on the field. I can even turn one of them away. I think that's going to contribute most to the war that we have. Ling Tong is in our recruitment pool. Is that so? Newly spawned into the game. Okay. Zhang Jing. I'm not sure we're going to take him. Yeah, we saw the snipe before. I don't think it's worth it because it doesn't really come with the... Oh, she appeared the turn after. Okay, maybe she was on cooldown because she was injured. Who's currently giving us faction-wide bonuses? So the rule's going to change. I don't want him. Maljie is going to be administrator. We were supposed to shift him. He jumped into a random spot. We're going to change him very soon. He's not going to be in this position. He's not going to be in this position. Chen Gui will. Chen Gui is actually one of the few with good faction-wide bonuses. So Chen Gui will stay. Now we'll start with Chen Gui because I want to make sure his items are right. I want to make sure his stats are good. If we have to give him a title, we'll give him a title. If I can find him, there he is. So abundant talent, we're getting a spy from him. We're getting 30% character experience, 20% industry and commerce. We're getting nothing here. Nothing here. Unless, I guess council member is still active. So that one would count, I guess. So we are getting 3% additional. -2 satisfaction. And +5 undercover network. Okay. And then skill-wise, we can still get 1 extra army from him. We got the trade. That might be it. Yeah, so we pick up this on the next rank up. Authority stat for satisfaction. There's other things we can get in this position. It's not just authority. I think recruitment's not that big of a deal. Food is not that big a deal. Expertise, honestly, is a pretty big deal. Right, he was previously geared for administrator. That's what all his items are doing right now. And we don't really need that. We'll take... Oh, they changed the concubine bonus. Okay, so concubine's no longer that great. Then we don't really have a great faction-wide item, do we? There's the 2 good ones we're currently using on both of our characters. So this I think we'll just remove since it doesn't really make a lot of sense on him. Hanfu is carrying the sad lunch pail of Xun Yu, who works for him, that's why. He stole it from him. She's equipped with that right now. Our dear wife? There is a potential set bonus we can do, and then this book we can give over to Chen Gui instead. How about let's do that? I think he's good here. If I can give him a big burst of authority, maybe, just to shore up the satisfaction situation a little bit more. I think that's where he's a little bit weak. Oh, that's a faction-wide bonus. Hold on. General of the Standard, +10 range bonus. That actually works out pretty good. So we get a little extra point here. We get 10% range damage. So Chen Gui is done. He's in a good position. Let's look at our heir. Our set bonus is with Book of Change. We're going to be using Book of Change and get that 10%. She has 2 set bonus active. She has a good horse. We could improve her horse, actually, and I think we should. But she's also in an army. And then her stats pretty solid here. Maybe a little bit of expertise for her. But I think she's really close to getting us a couple percentage more. She does run infantry. Only 4 units, though. These are all administrator ones. +10 expertise. She doesn't really have desire, so that's kind of a waste. Maybe just this. Yeah, we got 1% here. She is yellow. Yellow dragon it is. And then our leader. Slightly wasteful, but no one has the armor, and a lot of characters have set armors already, so it's going to be hard to use that one. This combo is good. Rallier of troops. There's nothing really to change. We're also trying to get this 1 extra army on him. So those 3 are set. We want to move Maojie into administrator position. We currently only have Southern Jian'an as available. He wasn't... Okay, so he's supposedly high corruption reduction. Nothing else really. So I guess it really doesn't matter where he goes, but looking at this setup, probably better in like Nanhai. But currently we don't have that opening yet. We don't have Nanhai. And we can't get it right away because this is not a fight that we can actually take. We'll ambush that for now. Okay, so Maojie is on hold. Any of our other administrator that we don't want to be administrator anymore? No, you're great. She doesn't have to be administrator, but I think she's fine. She has pretty high levels. He just has insane stats. Okay, I think if anyone, he's probably best if we pull him out. He's currently working on Xingdu. I think we shift him out. He's higher than rank 7, so he actually, the administrator, once they hit rank 7, they will provide 1 army, but before that, the bonuses aren't going to be full. So like the lower rank guys, you can see it doesn't have the army, but once they hit rank 7 or higher, we actually do get an army. But I think we'll kick him out. We'll get him the corruption reduction role here. Peacekeeper, see, that's useful. Not so much, right? All sources, commerce. Okay, I mean, that is valid. It's not terrible. Guangling. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. So we throw Maojie into Xingdu, which will have a little bit of commerce because we do have this. I mean, it's better than this position. We're going to shift him. Li Ru is going to come out. This just doesn't make any sense. Li Damu is going to come out. We have 3 openings. 4 openings, because he's also going to come out. That's a lot of openings. For faction-wide bonus. Nope. Yamba, who was a faction leader. So counties, cheaper to upgrade, but that's not really a significant bonus. Satisfaction. A lot of construction cost discounts. I mean, I guess he technically had high stats. We can consider him because we need a lot of positions and we just might not find good ones. Fatigue resistance for the whole faction. I think that's not strong enough. I think Wusu is strong enough for this. We don't have much in terms of items. I also don't think I have much in terms of what we can provide. Now, the problem is he's going to be another strategist in the position, and just the tree bonus, bonus we can get from the skill tree, just a little bit more limited. Okay, so he also can be a decent administrator, except for he's going to be a little bit overly ambitious for that position as well. So we're probably not going to use him as such. Pretty straightforward bonuses. Might consider. No, pass. Yodai is currently working as Minister of Justice. Okay, we can move him up. That's good enough. And he's also kind of old, so if he dies, he can open up a position for us later. Also a strategist issue. Ooh, that is strong. Some negatives, but this 10 satisfaction, 30 experience, not bad. 15 from all sources, also not bad actually. I think he actually might be a pretty good choice. We boost his expertise a little bit more. Boost his authority a little bit more. Another 5% construction discount there. Also just not much on the skill tree, that's the only thing, but Xiaohofei could be a choice. Her bonuses are just like so tiny. Like 1 point here, 1 point of public order just doesn't feel that important. Hanfu. Let's stash this. Let's like not punish yourself, right? You have 2 items that just like asking for pain. We lose the 5 satisfaction point. We gain 5 back, which cancel it out. We gain 20% peasantry. 1 army, 15% redeployment cost. Maybe? Like very high stats. That's a plus, I guess. Alright, he's not gonna be in this position for sure. Ling Tong. Newly spawned character, spawned directly into our faction. Alright, so because we have 3 positions, I think we just go with the one non-strategist that we found, Xiaohofei. Mainly for this construction cost discount that he can accumulate, and then he also gives a income boost. And then we Yangxiu, Lu Su. I mean, Lu Su's advantage is he has also construction related, but it's construction time. And then there's a little bit of diplomacy aspect with him, which favors our sort of alliance playstyle. And then Yangxiu is the option. If not Yangxiu, probably Hanfu. I don't think we want that many strategists. We already have 3. There's -5 +8, so net 3. Enemy spies, we just gotta be careful. Don't recruit any. Peasantry boost is gonna help. Food boost is gonna help. Let's do it. Now for the rest of these positions, who's high enough rank that they're unhappy with us? Right now, not anyone really. This is a good bonus though. We should take advantage of it. Okay. I think we got the court figured out. For the most part. I think there's still some titles we can give. We don't actually have more items, so that's not really going to change much. We'll convert that. Yeah, the big negative, we got more positions here. We're mostly going to be trying to push for ranks. And also do a little bit of construction. We're going to favor like rank 2 characters first, get them to rank 3. While she's getting ready, we'll get that built. Eventually this is going to be better. I think we might be at that point already. YG probably will get a little bit of commerce income to combo with this potential later. Anything else we can build before that? I think we can do State Workshop. Make it cheaper and then boost all. I think that makes sense here. That will fix some of the public order. I don't think we want to make it worse first. Let's do that. Now, is that a reason why it's so negative? I guess the population's growing. We gotta push this up, but the granary will help for a little bit. The grain storage. Okay, I think we're mostly good. That has no change needed. That has no change needed. Or is good. What about diplomacy? Yeah, obviously we're a big threat. Got some new trade. Yeah, why not? We're the two kingdoms farthest away from each other. Wait, did I? Wasn't it positive?
Oh, 是你这厮.
Alright, we want them to like us. This trade is worth, wow, 1700 for us. I can pay you like a lot of money if we can make this work. Concubine's actually pretty bad. I don't think we are going to worry about satisfaction at all, but it could say, yeah, maybe we gift him this. It's gold value, right? So it's worth a lot. And at the same time, it will hurt one of his character's satisfaction. Maybe we can snatch that character through turncoding. Any chance we can? No, can't bring it down to 0.
我方接受你的提议.
And then watch Sun Jian suicide. It's like, I got the message.
那我们开始.
Alright, 6.0. I don't actually care that much about money back from you. Or rather, you guys like me. Okay, so let's sign this.
算是谈妥了.
And then we're gonna sign this as well.
该好好谈谈了. 算是谈妥了.
It's only because they went to war with us before. Ma Teng doesn't actually look that weak, given that he took out Cao Cao. Oh, this is fully doable. And these values aren't very high, actually. 46.6? Like, what if I offer him like 100 food and bunch of items, right? I don't need that. I don't need that. This one's iffy. And say I give him a concubine. Like, we can definitely afford to give him 100 food. And then we just pay him a little bit of money. And he becomes our vassal. Now, is he a trustworthy vassal? He's honorable. That's good enough, actually. So at this point, I can reduce a lot of this. Because I don't actually want to give him 100 food. 47 food, and we gained a huge vassal, actually. I have to negotiate these wars for him. That's the only thing. That's something that's kind of holding me back on this. But there are moves like that we can try to make the game a little bit easier for us. We can focus on diplomacy a bit more. We can maybe help with Yuan, because we just captured it. There's going to be a little bit of faction support issue. Okay, we probably try to take out Liu Chong right here, because we know he only has 2 officers on the field. One we're trying to dissuade, and maybe they'll just leave. And then if we can take all of these, we get closer to the Emperor's seat. Zhengjiang's our ally. We probably have to go to war with them. Like, we might make a push. Like, once we're done with this southern mess here, like, we probably get Nanhai, and then we're good. I have to take this piece of landing just because we're in the same war. Yellow Turban also probably have to fight them, but the land we get, we can trade to Sun Jian, and then we can maybe get Yuzhang from him. That would be the best setup. And then we can shift our forces north. We'll maybe vassalize Yingshao at that time, and then we'll go to war with Tao Ying and Zerong for him, wipe them out, move our forces up towards the Kingdom of Zhong, and then see how we can get to the Kingdom of Yuan after that. But at least we're staying on the East Coast. Like, we don't have to go west, we don't have to go south. That is a blessing. So I actually kind of like how these seats turned out. Not too bad. Could have been way worse. We'll end turn for now. Grab the save, and hopefully no one declares war on us. And we'll have a little bit of time to clean up the south before we have our forces going north. That's fine. He's far. I don't expect to actually see him show up with the army. This is concerning. We do have to take care of this situation. Honestly, this Yellow Turban mess might be more challenging than any of the Emperor seats. Like, there could be like 4 stacks just sitting here in Nanhai waiting for us. Alright, round of looters for some faction. No one really made a move against us. That's good. Ooh, lots of characters. We'll take a look to see. Ooh, Lady Trent. We can definitely grab a bunch of them. I know we just assigned courts, but we still have some openings. So we can definitely grab a bunch of them. She came with elephant. She came with elephant, so that's good. Yuan. They named him the Nurturer of Dragons because he's the uncle of Zhuge Liang, right? So Sleeping Dragon. Gui. Zhu Jun's here. We get the book. Our plan worked. Anyways, we'll come back, recruit them next time, continue to tweak with our court a little bit, finish the conquest of the south, and then turn our attention to the north. And hopefully things will go well. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, the Emperor seat could have been much worse, and I think this is very acceptable. So, until next time, bye!